Welcome to today's chair energizing cardio class. I'm Coach Lindsay. Thank you so much for joining me as always. So today we're going to be doing, like I said, cardio, but it's going to be more endurance type cardios. Hence where we're getting that energizing benefit. We're getting our endorphins up. We're getting our heart rate kind of up a little bit elevated and nice and steady versus kind of spiking that heart rate and coming back down. So we have 4 exercises today. We're going to do for 1 minute long for each exercise. And then we have an active rest, 30 seconds in between each exercise. We're going to repeat it twice. So like I said, you're holding on to that exercise for a longer period of time today. So if you need any time where you need more recovery or you need to hop off or whatever you need to do, remember this is your workout. I'm just here to guide you through, so making sure you're picking the intensity level that it is right for you. So since we are doing chair today, we need obviously a nice chair, very sturdy, no wheels on that chair so that you're not rolling around, no armrest on that chair if you can help it. And then that's about it. We don't need any equipment today. We're going to do everything with our body weight, which is beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started with some chair form, and then we'll get into our warm up and talk a little bit more about class. First things first, whenever we're in the chair, we want to make sure that we are supported by our core. And so just because we're in the chair doesn't mean we get to hang out, relax, lean on the back of that chair. We want to be about 2 inches away from the back of that chair. So if you need to scoot forward, go ahead. Make sure your feet are nice and flat on the ground so you have good lower body support as well. And then whenever we're doing any kind of exercise, especially with the upper body in the chair, we want to make sure that we have good core engagement. So that means tucking our pelvis under just a little bit so we don't have to completely suck in and hunch the back, right? But we're also not arching either. So tucking that pelvis under so that our back sits nice and straight. And then we're drawing that belly button in towards our spine. So make sure you have good core engagement and make sure your feet are flat on the ground. And we're going to start with a march. So up, opposite hand, opposite leg here today. Get those knees nice and high, just kind of starting to slowly get our heart rate up here. We want to make sure we're breathing nice and easy throughout this class. Make sure you have some water next to you as well. It's always a good thing to have in any class, but especially a cardio class. So let's see if we can't pick that pace up a little bit into more of like instead of a march, like a little jog here. So swing those arms, opposite leg, opposite arm here. Excellent. Using that core to keep you nice and stable. So as we bring those legs up, our body and our upper body wants to go back in that chair. So use that core to keep you nice and straight and upright. Excellent. Couple more seconds here. All right, let's go ahead and sit with those feet flat on the ground. We're going to do some shoulder rugs now, shoulder shrugs. So take those shoulders up towards your ears. Sit nice and tall here. Open up that chest. We've got 4 exercises that are going to be utilizing every part of our body, upper, lower, core. So we want to make sure we're warming up every piece here. Nice. Let's take those arms or bring in those elbows, bring those shoulder shrugs a little bit more intensity here. Excellent. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And then let's take it into a full arm circle here. Oh, that feels nice. Stretching out the chest. Excellent. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do some core here. So just reaching over to one side, coming back up and over to the other. So a little bit of stretching out the lower back, getting that core nice and mobile. Excellent. This always feels so nice too. I kind of picture it as like when you sit up out of bed and you reach up to the sky. It always feels so nice. Especially for a Tuesday morning when, I don't know, for some of you, today's Tuesday feels like a Monday for sure for me. So it's nice to get a good dynamic stretch in here this morning. Excellent. Just a few more seconds here. Nice job. One more on each side. All right, go ahead and shake it out. We are going to, I am going to demo our 4 exercises. It'll be really quick. Just watch, then we're gonna get started. So first exercise, 1 minute, half jacks. So we're gonna be taking opposite or same leg, same arm, up and over. So really reaching out that lower body, that leg, as far as you can, and then reaching over. So we're really extending, opening up the body. So we have 1 minute of half jacks. Then we have a 30-second just active rest march, okay? So this active rest 30 seconds is optional. If you just want to sit, grab some water, rehydrate, you can, but I recommend keeping at least a little motion in your body so that you keep that heart rate elevated and in turn, increasing our endurance. So 1 minute of rows after that. So pretend like you have some ski poles or whatever you want to imagine in your hand, and you're extending out and pulling back. So we're really using our core. So as we draw forward, we're using that core to pull ourselves back up versus our back, okay? So nice, easy row here. 1 minute. Then we have a seated burpee. So we're gonna take those legs nice and wide. We're gonna start with our hands by our chest. We're gonna reach up, chest, reach down, chest. So your depth is up to you. If you wanna touch the floor, you can. If you just wanna kinda hang and get as low as you can, that's fine. If you wanna touch the knees, the shin, that's fine. But we're chest up, chest down. And then finally, we have a 1 minute of toe tap and goalposts. So we're starting with our feet together and in and our arms out. And then as we tap, we bring those arms back, okay? So once you kind of get that motion, then you can pick up that pace. So 1 minute of each thing, 30 seconds of marching in between. We have a minute of rest, then we go through it again, then we stretch and cool down. So nice and easy, well, not easy, I will say nice and flow, nice good flow to today's class. So let's go ahead and get started. 1 minute of half jacks. We're gonna set ourselves up for success by making sure our core is nice and engaged, our feet are flat on the ground, and let's go ahead and begin. So 1 minute here, reach out and up. Excellent. We are here for a long time, okay? So this isn't one of my HIIT classes where we do something for 30, 45 seconds and then we get a little rest. We are constantly moving, so your pace is not going to be like a HIIT class. Your pace is gonna be designed to maintain this for a whole minute, okay? So you'll figure it out in this first set. The second set will be a little bit easier for you to know where to start, okay? So if you have to change your pace, totally fine. If you start out a little ambitious like I might have here as I'm trying to talk through class, that's okay too. You can slow it down. Nice job, keep it up. You got 15 seconds here. It's a long time. It feels like a lot, okay? But that's why we're doing this, to really increase our cardiovascular endurance. Keeping moving for a long period of time here. Nice job, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Now, active rest, little march. Doesn't have to be a lot. We're here for 30 seconds. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice job. Wow. First exercise is done. I think we have 3 more. Oh no, we'll get through it though, don't worry. 10 seconds left here in this 30 seconds, and we start with our rows. So again, get that heart rate down just a little bit. Keep it elevated slightly. Let's go ahead and start with our rows in 3, 2, and 1. We've got those posts in our hands, so really reach out and extend, and then draw yourself back. So the more force you have behind this exercise, the more cardio benefit you're gonna get. Nice job. Remember to breathe, keep your feet on the ground at all times. Your core is gonna help you with that, right? So as you're leaning back, if you feel your feet starting to get off the ground, then your core is not helping you keep stable. Okay, so keep that core nice and tight. Excellent. Nice job, 20 seconds here. Keep up that motion. Nice job. 10. Don't slow down now, you're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, get into your active rest. March, 30 seconds, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice job. Light on the toes here. Keep that core nice and tight even through the active rest. We've got 15 seconds left, and then we get into that seated burpee. This is a toughie, but I didn't put it last for a reason, because I want to make sure that we are doing something hard. We get a little bit of an easier one, and then we get a whole nice rest, okay? So legs nice and wide. We start with the hands at the chest, and let's begin. So up, chest, floor, and chest. Take it nice and easy. If you're someone that gets a little dizzy fast, just don't go all the way down to the floor, okay? So you go your chest, up, chest, and then you can tap your knees, okay? That is fine too. You pick your pace here. If you got it, you can speed it up. Nice job, 30 seconds left here. Don't skip the middle part, right? Don't just go from up to down. That's gonna hurt your lower back. Give yourself a second to stabilize in the center here. Nice. You all look great. It's nice to have a seated option for a burpee. A burpee is one of probably the hardest exercises to do. So it's nice we get to do it seated. Excellent, 5 seconds. That one went by quick. 3, 2, and march. Nice job. Deep breath, get that heart rate down a little bit. One exercise left. We get a 30-second march, then we get a whole minute of just rest. So we'll do some stretches. We'll kind of get that heart rate back to a great place. Then we'll go through it all one more time. March it out nice and easy here. Keep that chest nice and open. Grab some water if you need it. We have that toe tap and goal post on deck, okay? So let's go ahead and start. Feet in, arms out, and we begin. So as you draw back, you front tap. Nice. It's kind of like a pat your head, rub your belly situation here. So if you are kind of all over the place, that's okay as long as you're moving. I don't really care. I might mess up too, so you know, you just go roll with the punches here. Nice. Now this is one where once you have it down, the goal is to, like the rows, put some force behind it, right? So speed it up. Really be light on your toes and tap. Nice. Deep breaths here. You've got 15 to 20 seconds. A little quick on my time here. Keep that breath going in through the nose, out through the mouth. Great job, you've got 10. Keep that core on, we're almost through. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Excellent. Hey, there we go. We made it through our first set. So we'll take a nice, easy 30-second march just to get our heart rate down gradually, right? If we were to just stop right now, our heart rate would just kind of be all over the place, and we want to bring it down nice and slow. So deep breath. Nice job. All right, so now we know what set 1 feels like. Let's try to kick it up a notch in set 2, yeah? If you want. We've got 3 seconds left, 2, and 1. Now we are here for a full minute. So you do with this 1 minute what you want. I recommend grabbing some water. Of course, I don't have mine with me, but grab some water. You can get into some stretches. You can keep up with a march if you want, but it's nice to get that heart rate down before we begin that second set. As you can tell, I'm still having trouble talking through it, so that's when you know your heart rate's up a little higher than it should be at this point. So that's always a good little test of intensity. So we want to bring that back down. Big deep breaths here. Nice job, Mighty Family. We've got 15 seconds. That minute went by quick. So we're going to begin with that half jack again. So same thing, same leg, same arm. Let's see if we can't pick up that pace a little bit this second time around. We know what it feels like. We know what that minute feels like. So let's challenge ourselves because we only have to do it one more time, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Same arm, same leg, and let's begin. So half jacks here, 1 minute. Nice. During these cardio exercises, I always encourage you, if you have a heart rate monitor, like an Apple Watch or a Garmin, look at your heart rate. It's always a good indication of where you're at in terms of just intensity. And then you can always try to challenge yourself to a higher heart rate next time you repeat these classes, okay? So always pay attention to that heart rate for multiple reasons. Nice job. Keep it going. We've got 20 seconds left. Feels a little tougher this second time around, but this is the last time. Let's see if we can't speed it up for our last 10 here. We go a little quicker. Nice. Look at you guys. 6, 3, 2, and 1, and march. Nice. Great job. All right. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. 30 seconds here. Rows on deck. You know the drill by now. Excellent. 15 seconds left here. Make sure your heart rate is coming down. It should not stay elevated during this 30 seconds here. All right, 5 seconds. Let's go ahead and get set up. Feet flat on the ground, ski poles in hand, and let's begin. Nice and exaggerated row forward. I always use the analogy with this exercise. You're skiing down the mountain, away from a bear or something. I don't know, but you want to get away from whatever's behind you. So we got to pick up the pace. It's not winter time anymore, but just think hypothetically you're in like Switzerland or something, somewhere where it's still snowy. Excellent. Keep it up, mighty family. Nice job. Ten seconds. Pull back, use that core. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Excellent. Woo. Halfway through the second set, we definitely start to feel it, not only in our heart and our cardiovascular areas, but also some of the muscles that we're working as well. So march it out. Seated burpee on deck. It's a tough one, as we know. So let's get that heart rate down. Let's prepare ourselves. Excellent. We've got 10 seconds left here. 2 exercises left. All right, seated burpee. Let's go ahead and get started. Legs nice and wide. Hands start at our chest. And let's begin. Up, chest, floor, chest. Now you pick your speed. Remember to breathe. If at any time you get a little dizzy going up and down, you do a modified version that I showed you at the first set, okay? We don't want anybody hurting themselves today or any day. Nice. Reach nice and tall. Get those shoulders activated here. Excellent. 30 seconds. A minute feels so long compared to our HIIT sessions, right? Where we're doing 30, 40, 45 seconds maybe. Ooh, breathe. 15. Excellent job, mighty family. Keep it up. 5, 3, 2, and 1. March. Oh, that's a doozy. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Light on the toes here, little marches. I tend to go a little quick, too quick following that burpee. I want to slow it down a little here. Nice job. 15 seconds left here, and then we get into our toe tap, our goal post, last and final exercise. Let's make this one count. Let's speed this one up. Let's push ourselves a little bit. It's 1 minute. You've already been doing this for 20. So what's one more? I say that like it's easy. It's not, I promise. But you can do it, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, and 1. Really open up that chest, squeeze those shoulder blades, extend that leg. This exercise is great, right? We're working on shoulder mobility. We're working on knee mobility. We're also working on cardio. It's tackling lots of things in one exercise, which is nice. We don't have time to do single joint or single activity workouts. We want to hit multiple things at once, right? Nice. Get those arms out, bring those legs out, arms back, legs out. 15 seconds, hang on to it. Let's see if we can't speed it up a little bit. Nice. Keep that core nice and tight. You've got 10. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's get into our march. Nice job, mighty family. 20 minutes. Well, let's remove my 5-minute intro and warm up. So 15-ish minutes of constant movement. See, I can't talk. It's a great way to increase that cardiovascular endurance. So nice job. Let's march it out. We've got 10 seconds. Deep breaths here. Keep your chest nice and open. Let's not crowd our lungs. Open up the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's take those legs a little bit wide. Let's sit up nice and tall here and bring that left arm across for a shoulder stretch. Lots with the shoulders today. Our heart rate's still going to be high here, so just make sure you're breathing. Grab some water after this stretch. Nice job. Switch arms. Make sure you're holding at the forearm, not at the elbow or the wrist here, and draw that shoulder away from your ear. Okay, so we don't want to be up here. We want to be nice and straight across the body. Excellent job, mighty family. All right, go ahead and release that arm nice and slow. We'll get into a figure 4 for our hips. So left ankle sits on top of the right knee. The right leg is on the ground, 90-degree angle here. Then we're gonna take our left hand and we're just gonna slightly and very gently push on that knee until we feel a deep stretch in the outer hip here. So stay nice and tall, chest open, and push on that knee until you feel a good stretch, not pain. Once you're there, hold it. So a lot of times when we stretch, we have the habit of kind of bouncing into a position and then release. Then we want to bounce back, and that's not very good for our muscles or our joints. So pick a good tension point in that stretch and hold it there. We've got about 10 seconds left and we'll switch legs. Nice job. Go ahead and slowly release. Same thing on the other side. Right ankle on top of left knee. Make sure that left leg is nice and straight, or 90-degree angle, not straight, but nice and sturdy on the ground, and then push on that right knee. I love this stretch. Even if you're not working out, if you're sitting on the couch or you work in an office still and you need to stretch out those hips, take a few seconds to do this one every a few times a day, once an hour or something really makes a difference in those hips. Nice job. Hold 5 seconds here. All right, go ahead and release. We'll end with some forward folds here. So take those legs nice and wide. Deep inhale as we bring those arms up, reach, really open up that core. It did lots for us today. Rotate those hands, and then when you're ready, fall forward nice and slow. You can take those legs as wide as you need to be able to get in between, touch the floor. Release that lower back. And then when you're ready, round the shoulders, slowly roll that spine back up. Oh, I love those. Let's do one more. Deep inhale. Reach, open up that core, interlock those fingers, and then forward fold as you exhale, nice and slow. Dangle, touch the ground, whatever feels best for you here. And then when you're ready, go ahead and round the shoulders and roll yourself back up. Oh, nice job, mighty family. Thank you so much for joining me for Energizing Cardio today. What a great way to start the week. I will see you all on Thursday. Have a great day.